Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canal Court in Newry for your Fighting Championships. This first bout of the afternoon takes place over 3 rounds at a novice catch weight of 76 kilo and is brought to you by DMA Training. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner and representing SBG Tullamore, please welcome Conan McCaughan! Please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner and representing Team Torres, Sean McDermott!
Would you take a bullet? Would you find a gun? I've fallen to my knees and yes, the war's already won. So please don't take me for no fool. Spend a lifetime in your shoes. Now I'm walking. Yes, I'm walking through the fire. I'll keep running on.
Hello, Paul Brown.
Andrew McGahan, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you keeping?
Great.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but it's good to be back.
It's been probably like 9 weeks or something since we've crossed paths together.
Looking forward to a really, really good day of fights here at EUR 8. We see Sean McDermott of Team Torres entering the cage for this novice bout. His opponent, Conan McCaughan, already in there. Novice, of course, means a couple of things. The guys are going to wear shin pads and there will be no headshots if the fight hits the ground. Conan McCaughan, the one with the more Paul Brown-esque haircut. He's a real handful, according to his teammates. I've been talking to his coaches and his teammates here today just before the event kicked off, and they're confident in his capabilities.
But he looks quite assured right off the bat, doesn't he, here?
Yeah.
Especially changing his level as he's entering into certain strikes and good head movement to slip under some of Sean's shots.
Yeah, and just as you called it, Jay dipped under lovely there and came over the top. Nice body shots there by McDermott in the clinch. He's using the head position very well there, McCaughan, but McDermott's reversed him.
You were just ahead of me there with that, Paul. Fair play to you. He is used it very, very well there to kind of keep the action where it needs to be.
Dropping down for a single. He's listening very closely to the words of his coach, Kieran Davern. Switching from single to double on command. We see McCaughan now in the top position on the ground and danger of a triangle here. McDermott trying to get the leg over the shoulder. McCaughan nullifies that very well.
He had the wrist.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. He had the wrist isolated quite well, but when you're trying to go for the triangle with your back against the cage like that,
He's in here again on it, but it's too little too late, you would imagine, right at the end of the round. Really good, entertaining opening round.
Of course, the people at home, Paul, will not be able to see the technical improvements right in front of them as it's in front of us. Hopefully they can hear the technical improvements. We have an instant replay screen.
We do,
directly
yeah.
in front of us. We also have other monitors that are all now working around the venue, so we're able to watch them as well.
Yeah, we can see the fight from a load of angles.
Of course, anything that goes wrong, you can send us a DM on Instagram. You can find Browner, you can find me. Just send us a message to let us know if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, this is after the infamous non-commentary show we had the last
Which was a great show. It was a great show. Personally,
I thought we did a brilliant job on
I thought
commentary.
we were our best ever pair.
But there's no proof.
Well, there is proof. It was lost under the room, unfortunately. But look, we know what we were capable of the last time.
We were on fire that day,
and we will recreate that to the best of our abilities today.
Sounds like a challenge. They're back to it. McCaughan straight on the offensive. A nice right hand up top. Again, like you called earlier, Andrew, he just dipped a little and then came up with that straight right. McCaughan again has those double unders, which is going to allow him to turn McDermott. You would imagine he's lost one of them, unfortunately, in that scramble. Nice pummeling by McCaughan. A nice little lead uppercut there by McDermott. Almost found a home.
There's something a little bit more natural about this being an amateur same day novice, because you know that both of the guys have obviously cut very little weight to be able to just weigh in on the same day to be able to compete.
Yeah, I've seen a lot more of these novice rules bouts opening cards lately, and it's a really good step up right before kicking off your official amateur career. You know, you just don't have the headshots on the ground, which is the biggest difference in the rules. So good for fighters to get a little experience here before they progress to the full amateur unified rule set. Get a feel for the cage. Lots of people shouting, big crowd in attendance, and just get used to competing in this environment.
Still at it with this head position.
Yeah, using it very well and sliding into. He's looking like he's on the back, and he is with a body triangle. That was a very nice transition. The call from Coach Kieran Davin for the rear naked choke, and McCaughan is trying to give his coach what he wants, but instead decided now to hit some body shots. There we go. A very good second round for Conan McCaughan. Looked impressive now once the floor hit the fight hit the floor.
I think we are talking about 2-0 for Conan going into this third round here. Sean is going to have to completely turn the fight around going into the third round.
Yep.
My mood will improve from this point on, Paul, because, well, it won't actually. Arsenal have drawn 2-2 with Tottenham Hotspur.
Let the real sport commence now.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
that's the way it goes, really, I have to say. And we had a lovely morning this morning down in Dublin at the Irish Nationals in Jiu-Jitsu, and then we had to, like, literally as soon as we got past Dundalk, and I think there's something to look into about this, because Dundalk is one of the greatest places in Ireland. It started lashing rain. Once you beat the border of Dundalk and you're heading towards the north, lashing rain.
Yeah, I got hit with it myself.
You had the bad traffic coming down as well.
I got down early for the carvery dinner and to tidy up some notes.
Downstairs. You're now sponsored by the Canal Court, aren't you?
I wish, yeah.
Free carvery dinner. Round 3.
Big day of fights ahead, so you got to get the pre-match carbs in. But here we are. McDermott showing a sense of urgency entering the third round. He's got this body lock on McCaughan, looking to lean on him and drive him down to the mat. McCaughan swimming for those double unders, just like his coach called for, getting a nice sprawl. There you go. The value of a strong coach in your corner.
Yeah, very nice. Very nicely assessed from Kieran Davin.
The wrist control is nice from McCaughan here, but that shot went low. One more big push now, big chance now for Sean McDermott to pull something off. Step right into a jab there. You were right when you said it earlier, that head movement of McCaughan is impressive.
It's very impressive in terms of using it to enter to close the distance to create grappling. A lot of times you'll see people rely on strikes and feints to be able to maybe set up shots, but he seems very content to use it to get the underhook position and be in a standing underhook position to be able to work towards these takedowns.
Yeah, he's found himself in the top position on the ground yet again. It's been an impressive display so far, and as I said, his team and his coaches were singing his praises to me in the warm-up areas beforehand, and I can see why. He's certainly got a good skill set for a guy who's making his novice rules debut. There we go, it's 10 seconds to go, and what has been a very strong, polished kind of performance for a guy, as I said, making his debut. Hit some shots on the break, and you would imagine Conan McCaughan is going to be very happy with the performance and most likely the result.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely one that we're going to see more of at future MMA shows, not just here but all around the country. Paul Brown is on his way to the octagon now to announce the results. We are expecting 30-27 for Conan McCaughan.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for a decision. Your judges score this bout 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Conan McCaughan!